Dear laureates, I wish to express my gratitude to you for accepting our honors tonight. These are the highest honors awarded by the university, and every single one of you in your respective fields deserves this recognition and much more. Beyond paying tribute to a number of remarkable individuals, tonight's event also spotlights values Telaviv University promotes: academic freedom, pluralism, and democracy. Unfortunately, these humanistic values are under attack, both from without and from within. In the past years, the State of Israel and its universities have been targeted by the BDS movement. As you know, BDS supporters work to silence and isolate Israel, including its academic institutions. Recently, with the latest Israeli government advancing a controversial judicial revolution, the universities are feeling more heat. Supporters and institutions are downgrading ties. For example, several leading universities abroad, with which Tel Aviv University has always enjoyed outstanding cooperation, are reconsidering relations with us. Such moves against Israeli academia are troubling and terribly misguided. To understand why, I would like to tell you about what happened at Tel Aviv University in the last few months. Right after the last election, several extremist politicians proposed changes to the law that would cause certain acts of discrimination toward minorities. Tel Aviv University was the first public institution to immediately declare that it would never cooperate with discrimination, even if it becomes lawful. The government went on to attempt a constitutional revolution. As you all saw in the news, this step unleashed massive protest by numerous sectors in our society. The message conveyed by the protesters was that the reform would harm Israel's democratic character by critically damaging the independence of the judiciary and the rule of law. Among the protesters were hundreds of Tel Aviv University faculty members, myself included, who spoke out, participated in marches, and publicized their views through the media. The Tau Senate took part by issuing a stern objection. The leaderships of all Israel's universities took part by halting studies. Some of you may ask, how could the academic leadership of public, state-funded universities put neutrality aside and take a political stand? My answer is simple. In 3 instances, academic leaders can, and sometimes must, take a stand. First, when there is a threat to the institutions that they lead, to the academic system as a whole, or to academic freedom. Second, in defense of human rights and civil rights. And third, in support of democracy. In all these cases, and as part of our commitment as educators and social leaders, we, university leaders, might speak out and sometimes even shout. How many countries do you know where the academia stood up in such a determined manner against its government's policies? I know of none. And here I return to the topic I started with. If the future of Israel, its citizens, and the Jewish people is important to you, please do not associate the government's policies with those of the universities, not of this government or any government. There is, in fact, no other place where independent and critical thinking including criticism of the government, is as encouraged and valued as at the universities. If you want to strengthen the State of Israel, support its universities, stand together with us, and help us maintain Israel's freedoms, its pluralism, its democratic character, and its economic and cultural resilience. Thank you for listening and for being here with us tonight. You have no idea how much strength it gives us that board members, scientists, public figures, cultural icons, and the wider public have joined us here. We hope you will always stand with us, including in difficult times. Thank you.